Detroit Pistons facing the New York Knicks. It's the NBA, and it's live right here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, joined at the broadcast table by Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. And as always, we'll hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. So New York wins the tip. Brunson scanning the floor. Shot on the wing. That's good on the jump shot. All the talk, Greg, leading up to this one has been about the impact of the backcourt.
And that's where it all starts. When you have a confident and competent backcourt, it just opens up a lot of things for you offensively. An explosive player, Thompson has serious leaping ability, and that comes in handy around the basket.
Pass to Cunningham. Thompson with it. Shot clock at 6. It's rebounded by New York. It's Hart on the wing. Here's Bridges. That shot misses. Great defense that time from Duran. Let's send it over to David Aldridge, who caught up with head coach Tom Thibodeau. DA?
We talked about how dialed in he is on Cade Cunningham in this matchup. Coach told me the key is not to let him get into a rhythm early on. That might mean you have to throw different defenders at him. Maybe send them double teams too. Everything is on the table tonight. We'll see what they come up with for Cade. Guys?
Thank you, David. And so here is New York, following the bucket by the Pistons. It's Hart on the wing. Pass to Bridges. Beyond the arc. Drains it from beyond the arc.
No hesitation from Bridges. He gets the ball and is primed to take that shot.
Well, Greg, the Knicks have certainly brought hope back to the city of New York.
And it's been fun to watch. The fans are rallying behind this team. And it's not just because they're winning, it's the way they're winning. They play with heart and hustle.
Here's Cunningham. Jalen Brunson picking up that last basket. Cunningham drives in. Some solid defense from Hart. Down low. And now the Knicks on the break. And Towns throws it down.
And he also brings the hustle to the table. Towns doesn't wait when the break is on. He's quick to get up the court.
Now here is Harris. Thompson outside. Looking to end the run. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
To the lineup for your New York Knicks, number 5.
The Knicks leading by 5. Things really clicking for them at the offensive end.
They're making good decisions, not wasting these opportunities.
2 minutes.
Here's Towns.
2 minutes.
To the left wing. Back to Hart. Shot clock at 5. Here's Brunson. It's hauled in by Harris.
Well, the defense was right where they needed to be to stop the layup. Great awareness and effort.
Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
And this is the beauty of Cunningham. He can score from anywhere on the floor. That length, obviously, a huge advantage.
Now, here's Thompson. Harris a screen. And Thompson gets it to go. Thompson's got his second bucket.
Gotta do more than this to stop Thompson. He's used to having to fight through contact.
Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play. And that sends Cade Cunningham to the free throw line.
First team foul.
That one is on Towns. The Knicks making a switch here. Coach, it didn't take long for Cade Cunningham to establish himself as the leader of this team.
Well, Kevin, he's very mature for his age. He was put in a position with all young guys around him, so he had to step up. And I've never heard Cade Cunningham blame anyone else for the team's struggles. He's got everything you could want in a team leader.
Now, here's Thompson. It's hauled in by Achua.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
They need this.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
This is his first free throw of the game. He's off on the first.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. That's off as well, so he misses both. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Here's Cunningham. The shot is good, and so is his shooting tonight, 3 for 4.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Here's Payne. Takes it off the glass.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Cunningham for 3. Wow! Huge buzzer beater.
I did not think he was going to get that off in time.
He released it just in the nick of time. What a shot.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, what do you think about the hustle? Stands for the Pistons.
Well, they've set the tone early with their pace. So important to capitalize on transition opportunities, and it keeps the defense off balance.
And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Pistons leading by 5. And you look at the Detroit Pistons, Stan, so much young talent, but the chemistry is a work in progress, clearly.
Well, it is, Kevin, and they're working on it, but it's hard with so many new faces, and they still need a second and third guy that they can build around. They've got a lot of good role players, but they need a couple more stars.
The assist.
And smart pick and roll play by Ivy. He saw a chance to open things up for a teammate and took it.
Payne in the post. Bridges outside. 6 on the shot clock. Fires away from way outside. Kept alive by New York. Pass to McBride.
Yeah, easy call.
The Knicks shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
First team foul.
And he knocks down the first one. And a big part of perimeter defense, Greg, avoiding screens. What are some of the tricks of the trade in that regard?
Well, sometimes you have to get skinny. I mean, other times it's using your strength. A lot goes into it. Also, getting a cadence for the screener. It's one of the more challenging aspects of NBA defense.
Schroeder outside. Back to Ivy. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. Harris, no good. Knicks trailed by 5. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. Tobias Harris, over the course of his career, has played a lot at both forward positions. He says, I'm comfortable playing both of them. I'm not big on the position thing. I'm versatile. Kevin, he's just a basketball player and a very, very good one.
I would agree, David. I know you like him. We like him as well. A very skilled one at that. Thank you very much.
And it does a world of good for them to have Harris getting busy inside. Gives them that inside-out edge they're looking for.
And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. He wants to talk to his guys. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Brunson with it. Duran picks him up. Out to Brunson. Off on the layup. Pistons leading by 7. Here's Thompson. Got it. He's now 3 for 5 from the field.
And when it comes to getting up and down the floor, Thompson has few peers.
Right side Towns. And stolen by Thompson. And here's the break. Cunningham outside. Pass to Holland. Back to Cunningham. Clock at 6. Sweet move. And the rejection by Towns. Bridges inside. Brunson barreling in. Good D by Thompson. Detroit with the ball. And talking about the Knicks, GA, do you feel they took a step forward last season?
I do. I mean, losing in 7 in the conference semis with all the injuries they had, that really kind of set them back. They ended that game 7 with the Pacers missing 4 of their starting 5. So, no doubt, expectations will be high.
Now, here's Anunoby. Nothing on the board. Bridges outside. Back to Anunoby. Trying to get something going. And the layup's good off the glass. Anunoby's got his first bucket in this one.
Not a ball stopper on the wing. Bridges with the help.
There's 53 seconds left to play in the first half. Now, here's Cunningham. 10 points for him. Here's Duran. It's rebounded by New York. Anunoby outside. Back to Brunson. Off target from outside. Pistons leading by 7. Here's Cunningham. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Cunningham's got 12 points in the game.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And so it's Detroit in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. And timeout call by J.B. Bickerstaff. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. And so it's Detroit with the ball. 9-point game. Now Ivy. Pass to Harris. Hardaway with it. 5 on the clock. From 15 feet away. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Harris has got the lead up to 11 now for the Pistons. Now Towns. And he banks in the layup.
So skilled working inside. Towns knows how to operate down low.
And Detroit has possession. And here's Ivy. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Ivy's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Oh, interior defense doesn't hold back against Ivy, but he just explodes right by them and gets it to go.
Here's Brunson. Detroit with the rebound. GA, as you know, Jalen Brunson is a second-generation NBA player.
Yeah, his dad, Rick Brunson, was an 11-year vet who also played overseas and eventually settled in as a coach in this league. So Jalen grew up in those NBA locker rooms.
Here's Hardaway. No good. Shot missing. Knicks trail by 11. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
Ivy with it. Pass to Stewart. Towns with the steal. And now the Knicks on the break. Anunoby, good.
And how about Anunoby using all that momentum to finish past the defense? Refused to be denied.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, as always with Tom Thibodeau teams, they are level-headed. He said of his Knicks, we want guys to sacrifice and put the team first, but there has to be that belief. When your best players have it, your entire team ends up having it. We know if we stay disciplined, we'll have a chance to win. Kevin?
A very good chance, DA. Thank you. Thompson with it. Picked up by Harris. 6 to shoot. Hart, no good.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Pistons leading by 7. Schroeder outside. We've got 1:48 left for the third. To the middle, Harris. Banked in off the glass. And it's 6 points for Tobias Harris.
Well, they expect this from him, and he's a big reason they're out in front right now.
He stands since 2009. The Pistons have just 2 playoff appearances.
Yeah, that's true, Kevin, and they got swept in both of those playoff appearances. They haven't won a playoff game since 2008, and with all the lottery picks they've made recently, their fans are itching to see some progress.
Here's Schroeder. Brunson with some nice D.
When you challenge a player on a layup, that's what you want. Getting a stop without a foul. The defense wins that battle.
And so it's Harris who will bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. They've led by as many as 11 points. Ships over Bridges. Harris's shot is good. Harris has got 8 points. Pass to Towns. Stewart with the steal. Left side, Harris. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Now, here's Ivy. To the paint. A shot by Stewart with no one around. The third quarter comes to a close. It's Detroit. They're up by 9. And we're just moments away from the
34.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And J.B. Bickerstaff is called a timeout. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. Right now, let's send it over to the sideline. lines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on J.B. Bickerstaff's huddle. Told them pedal to the metal, adding, we're ahead out here, but it's not over yet. And start celebrating in your head when there's work to be done on the floor. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. Pistons leading by 7. Cunningham outside. Kicks it out to Beasley. Thompson outside. Duran a screen. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Duran's got his first 2 points.
Well, credit the screen there, springing him loose for the finish.
Bridges with it. Beasley covering. Hart wide open. He fires. No good with the triple. And stolen by Anunoby. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Asar Thompson. That'll be his second foul of the game. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Here's Brunson. And that one drops for him.
Nimble inside play by Bridges, working his way to a close-range shot.
And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Now Cunningham. The 11-footer. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. Knicks trail by 7. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Yeah, an incredible offensive force. Towns showing that strength and touch off. This guy can do it all.
Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Pistons.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers. And the defense had no chance trying to stop him there, just punishing them on the break.
And it's Brunson missing. Pistons leading by 7. And here's Thompson. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
The craftiness on his finish helped Thompson grab the whistle on that play.
Second team foul.
Thompson no good on the free throw. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Brunson outside. Pass to Hart. In the corner, it's Bridges. New York, no good that time either.
Well, I've been here before. You're looking to get back in the game, but desperation threes are not the way to do it.
And Thompson slams it home.
And his athleticism is really off the charts. Love seeing Thompson punching home like that.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. Stan, of all the different styles of offense in this NBA, what style is the toughest to defend, toughest to stop?
Kevin, I don't think there's really any difference in terms of styles or systems in terms of what's tough to stop. It's players. And it's how well a system maximizes their best players. That's what makes teams tough to stop.
5 to shoot. And Thompson throws.
OTF, I use it each way. OTF, HETF with new lay. I used to ride the 4, the ops was